We're talking about our camp this year, our high school band camp. This is the first time that we were able to bring high schools from different areas together instead of bringing one high school to do a camp. I think that what we're doing for our institution and other institutions like ours is being a great example of what these kids aspire to be, or what they should aspire to be. Musicianship-wise, discipline-wise, academics, and trying to get into more than just playing. I think that we did a wonderful job at a small camp, which was really great because it gave us an opportunity to see how it works on a small scale and then try to do it again on a larger scale. We taught them the basics of marching, the fundamentals of playing. We dealt a lot with intonation and articulation, as well as teaching them things like the integral parts of a march. We had one student to say that he had never played a march at his high school. So those are the types of things that we're talking about, the things that are going to lead us to having great musicianship as well as great showmanship.
We try to make the camp an enjoyable experience and also show them what it's like to be a part of the band and to be in college. They had a full schedule just like we would, and they played the same kind of music we played, so we taught it the same way that we were taught. And we basically explained to them about the approach that we use to playing our style of music. We use more of a drum corps approach with the brass.
Help the students become better musicians, build their musicianship. You know, many of them came with many challenges in terms of musicianship, but they left with a wealth of knowledge, and definitely left a better musician than they came. I'm very proud of them. They worked really, really hard. With many hot mornings and really long nights, but they persevered, they did what they needed to do, and they put on a great performance.
So this week at the camp, some of the things that we wanted to make sure that the girls took away was technique and basic skills and understanding exactly what it takes to be a good dancer, not just a dance team member, but a good dancer. So we taught them ballet, and we taught them modern, and we taught them hip hop, and we taught them jazz, and we taught them everything. But along with that, we taught them some of the standard black box routines, and we taught them a field show routine. And so we're hoping that they could take that back to their squads.
So every day the girls came in and we made sure that they stretched and they warmed up their bodies to get ready to be able to do technique across the floor. We taught them the various types of technique that we do for auditions for anyone to come in and audition for the team. So it was a good experience for them, and they were able to actually get that experience that you would really need in order to become a fox.
I felt like it really pushed us to work hard, and it was very fun. We did very rigorous training with all directors, and it was very good to learn and take it to your own band.
And let us experience a lot of group work with different people that we're not used to really being with. And that was a great experience. It was really fun meeting new people and getting along in a week. And that was really great.
We learned many techniques with breathing and intonation and power articulation. So that's something I would use going back to my band and helping others.
Something I would use is the warm-ups that they taught me to have better breathing with my range, and I can bring that back to my section and the other sections in that.
What we learned at camp was how to properly play the instrument, how to breathe, how to articulate. We learned most of the changes for the music, the crescendo, the 6 levels of it. We all learned how to work together, bond together. Even though a lot of people were really shy, but they got out of their shell and we would.
I learned how to breathe correctly. I learned how to listen to my section, and we all learned how to tune ourselves.
From this camp, this is the first time I've actually came to a camp, and I've been in the band for a couple of years, so I pretty much thought, I had everything shifted out and stuff, but I really learned a lot of stuff that I haven't learned, and a lot of stuff that can help me in the future, and it was really fun.
2RC Double D. Responsible, respect, commitment, discipline, and dedication.
My experience at the PV camp was that it allowed me to come out of my shell. It allowed me to know that, having an attitude isn't that much of a bad thing if it's incorporated in the use of enthusiasm.
I learned how to breathe properly and play with a good tone.
I experienced how to be in a college band and how to mature more. I've learned about how to control my embouchure and my loudness.
I learned how to play wearing my instruments without going flat or sharp, and to control my breathing.
I got to witness some of the high schools do so many things. They've learned how to march, they've learned how to play, how we play. They've learned a couple of our dance routines for one of the most phenomenal shows from the 100 Battle of the Bands. I've seen their spirit, their confidence improve. I've seen their marching skills improve, and just to see them come together is amazing. One of the things that we offered here was a sense of self-awareness and quality along with musicianship with the Marching Storm. And a lot of students were so impressed and so just optimistic about their futures here. Whether they knew they wanted to come to Prairie View for sure or not, I think the blessing was in knowing that they actually had a vision of, I want to do something more than just stop at high school. I got stopped by a kid who was like, I know you, I don't even know your face, but I knew your voice before you even said anything. You are the announcer. And just for him to actually be so excited to come and step aside and look at me and say, I want to take a picture with you, I want to keep in touch with you, I'm going to come here, I can't wait to march and know that you will be the voice. I'm excited. It really does give me encouragement to keep on going. As a graduating senior this year, it's something to take with me to know that there is a clean slate, a new generation coming in that's going to do everything they can to keep the tradition alive. I'm so proud and I'm so excited to see what the Marching Storm is going to do.
High School Band Camp 2016. This is a first for Prairie View A&M University. This is something that the university did several years in the past, and Dr. Zachery and his group has resurrected it. And this will be hopefully a pipeline for students to come to Prairie View in the future. So anyone sitting and listening to this, if you have someone of high school age and they're interested in a camp in the summer, think about Prairie View A&M University.